I'm here with Monza. We're outside Old Trafford. We're through to the semi-finals of the Cup. How important is that for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
To be honest, the Carabao Cup isn't exactly the type of cups we should be happy to win. We should be going for the big ones like the Premier League, Champions League. But obviously, in the meantime, we're in transition, so it's going to take maybe a year or two. It's going to take a year or two before we're, competing with the big boys. Also, we need to spend a lot more money before we actually have a good enough team to compete with City and Liverpool.
So how are you feeling about Ole so far in terms of the rebuild that he is bringing along?
I think he's done a really good job, a very good job, because he's gotten rid of a lot of the deadwood, such as Fellaini and a few other players, obviously. So I'm happy with the team, happy with the first 11. And I think for the first time since Ferguson left, I like a lot of the players that are in the starting 11, and I couldn't really say that before because I wasn't a big fan of the Fellainis. I know there's still a few players left there like Matic and Pereira. Ideally, I don't think they should be in the starting 11 or anywhere near United. But overall, he's done a good job to clear out the deadwood, and he's put a lot of trust in Rashford, Martial, all these players that we all knew were going to be.
You think that trust is paying off?
Oh, definitely. I mean, look at Rashford now. He's flying. 15 goals, I think. Is it 15 goals this season?
He's on 14 now.
14 goals. So
15 if you count the Villa goal.
Oh, that should have been a goal, to be fair, yeah. And how many times has he hit the woodwork? Yeah. So he should probably be on almost 20 goals at this point. So I think before the end of the season, or by the end of the season, he should be on about 30 goals the way he's going. Martial will probably get around 20, which is very good for your front three. Like if you have two players in your front three who are getting more than 20 goals in the season, that's...
That was at the start of the season. I said the challenge for them two combined had to be 50 goals between them, 25 each, 50 between them. It has to be the target.
Yeah, and they're nearly there. I think it's combined
21 now.
21 combined, so they're almost there. I think they'll get there eventually. Obviously, if you add in the goals from Daniel James and Greenwood, it'll probably add up to 50. So,
are you happy with the style of play? Obviously, we find it hard to break teams down at home. Yeah. Why do you think that is? Because it's not like we're not attacking. We are attacking.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, when you compare us to Liverpool and City, there's a huge difference. When you look at City, for example, all their goals are very similar. It's always like those low crosses, first time finish. We never see that at United. It always has to be
no patterns of play.
Yeah, there's no patterns of play, and it's always has to be like a solo goal. Like Martial takes on 3-4 players, bangs it top corner. Same with Rashford. I want to see more of those scrappy goals where it's just a first touch finish. And
why do you think we find it so? Because those kind of goals come from creating chances and getting the balls into positions. Why do you think we find it so hard to create chances for our strikers?
Well, number one is we don't have a proper number 10. We're playing Pereira, and I know he's getting a lot of stick at the moment, so I'm not going to add to it. But you need a proper... When you compare him to De Bruyne is always picking the right passes, right? You never see De Bruyne messing up any passes. Pereira never gets any right. So I think once we get Pogba back in there, we should start playing a little bit better. I know Pogba's probably going in the summer, so you'd want to replace him with a proper cam. I don't want to see us starting Pereira at the start of next season. So, yeah, hopefully. Also, another thing is when a team plays together a lot more, when they're all, when they all pick up 200-300 appearances each, then you're looking a lot. Then they're going to gel a lot more, and yeah.
So you're happy with the progression? We just need a few more signings in key areas.
Yeah, I think just a few more signings. I think the team's going to gel. They're getting there. We might not compete for the Premier League next season, but maybe in 2-3 seasons we're probably going to be Premier League contenders. That's provided that we actually go out and spend some money. So,
thank you very much for your time, man.